Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. A woman has made a horrifying confession that shocked a lot of people. It was revealed that a woman confessed to sleeping with her boss and two other men after it was revealed that the reason why her husband died was as a result of an illness caused because she cheated on him. It was alleged that she broke the Ibegu culture of Ogugu people of Kogi State, Nigeria. And the tradition forbids married women from sleeping with other men and has a punishment of their husbands being inflicted with illness that can lead to their death. It was further learnt that this woman allegedly confessed to the acts of infidelity, but it was already late as of the time she had confessed, and thereafter her husband passed away because she was going through this illness for a very long time and she hadn't confessed, but she confessed at the dead end of her husband. And it was said that she confessed to sleeping with her boss in Lagos and two other guys when she visited Abuja. Her husband has been down for months till it was realized that it's Ibegu, and she followed her husband to the village. Then she confessed to the elders and they had to commence the cleansing process to lift the Ibegu, but it was already too late. Okay, everybody is angry right now because she is actually facing the camera and denying now that she's before the camera and saying that that it's not best to shame her publicly, but that persons that have died at the cost of her lack of self-control is also someone's son, and she's aware that she will die if she doesn't open up to her husband, which she did, and that has shifted the death from her to her own husband, left for him to report to the elders and save himself or harbor his secret. But this innocent late guy loved his wife so much and refused to say anything, as his wife keeps begging him to please keep the secret and save her from shame. And why would you choose your secret and mere life disgrace to your husband's life? And why would the husband choose to keep it as a secret till it got out of hand, knowing fully well his life depends on it? And the thing is that this culture, that's that Ibegwe, the thing that causes that death, does not kill for fun. If she was innocent, a mere allegation wouldn't bring death upon her or her husband, and there is no other channel her husband could die such death if she truly didn't sleep with any man. And if she didn't tell her husband to lift the death penalty from her own head, these are the ways that Ibegwe would now act. You can imagine such kind of tradition that is being placed in this community. And it is made to believe that this Ibegu, there are spirits that is guiding the Ogugu tradition. But in her case, they came out live on Facebook where it was viral and every other person saw her conversation, that's her confession, which she had made to accepting that she had slept with other men. But at some point, she was trying to deny the fact that she slept with other people to avoid the shame. But she later admitted and said she even had to take off her ring because she was feeling pain wearing it, knowing that she was the cause of her husband's death. I'm going to leave the video behind so that you can also see and hear her confession. Guys, you can imagine what kind of a tradition this is, which on the other hand, if you look at it, you would say that is another painful way for someone who is innocent to die. And that is another way to hold people that are promiscuous. It's another way for people that want to cheat on their husbands. Then they will relent, and when they remember the igbegus consequences, it will make them to have a rethink and not cheat on their husband. You see, this particular woman, she never thought of the consequences. I'm sure she pushed Ibegu's consequences aside and decided that she was going to do what she felt she wanted to do. This is a married woman, knowing that there are their consequences. And again, the husband even let this whole thing come upon himself at the end. Because from the tradition, the Ogugu tradition, it is said that if the woman cheats and then she confesses to her husband, the thing they are supposed to do is to go and meet the Ogugu elders and lay this before the elders. The man himself, the husband, is supposed to say it out to the elders and let them know that his wife has cheated, so that they can carry out some cleansing process to cleanse him of the Igbegu's curse that would come upon him, which is death. But when the wife told him, the wife was, at the same time, she was being very selfish, and she thought of her own self, her prestige, her identity, and her personality, forgetting that her husband's life was at stake. The only thing that deprived her husband from going to tell the elders was because the wife had already pleaded with him and said that please, he shouldn't go and meet the elders, that it's going to bring shame on her. The community would see her as an infidel, someone who sleeps around with men, that please, he should keep it to himself. Meanwhile, this man has been sick for a very long time. And even after she had confessed to him, this man still decided that he was going to keep her safe from shame. All right, look at what has happened now. It's even worse on her. The shame has come out open in the public, because right now, a lot of people, even people that are not members of her community, people that are not members of her state, of her tradition, it has gone viral and a lot of people have come to know about it. If only she had thought of her husband's life, she would have let him go to the elders and then make this complaint. It would have just been between them, the elders, and maybe the community. It wouldn't have gone even away from their own state. The shame she was avoiding is even worse right now, because a lot of people and eyes are actually on her. I'm sure people that cheat in this particular community would have a rethink now. If you cheat on your husband, knowing fully well that this consequence is even very bad. Consequence is so bad because this death penalty comes on the husband, not on the wife. But it's so dicey, because if the wife doesn't confess, then the death will come upon her. But if she confesses to her own husband, that is when the death will be lifted away from her and transferred to her husband when he starts falling ill. And in the process of him falling ill, and he still keeps it to himself, he doesn't report to the elders, that is when he's going to die. But if this man had made this report to the elders before it went so bad, they would have been able to cleanse that curse and set him free from even dying. But it was already late. The death was already closer to him. The illness was already eating him up at the tail end. And when they tried to do the cleansing, carry out these other rituals to get the man back to life, he had already passed at that point. So right now, she has just created a very big embarrassment and shame, much more than she was even avoiding. In the first place, why cheat on your own husband? Why sleep with another man when you are married? Why is it that some women are not just satisfied with their own husbands? Some women prefer to have more than one man outside the house. You can imagine that she cheated with 3 other men. When you see some married women do these things, you'll be like, don't you have respect for your matrimonial home? Don't you have respect for your husband? Don't you have regards for him? No matter what this man is doing, You as the woman, you're not justified to carry out an act of adultery, infidelity. Even the man, no couple, no married person is justified to sleep with an outsider aside from their own husband and their own wives. A lot of people would take caution in this particular village. They would ensure that they keep themselves to their partners. Please, people should learn to stay with their spouse, irrespective of the fact that there are consequences. Learn to live with the person you have ordained yourself together to be with. If you have issues, lay out your complaints. Ensure that you try to put your home in order. You can go out there and seek for help for your marriage rather than cheating on your spouse. It doesn't pay cheating on your spouse, because when consequences like this happen, all you will do is end up regretting, and you can't change what has happened. This woman can't bring her husband back to life again. I'm sure if these consequences were everywhere, a lot of men and women that cheat on their spouse would learn to live with their spouse, because when they remember the death consequences, this one is death straight. It's not even like, and it's so bad because you would suffer in pains first. You will be sick, going through pains. There won't be any cure for you until you have confessed. And then it depends on when you even confess. If you confess at a very late time, it obviously means you can't get your life back. Just like this man, he went when it was already very late, and at that point nothing could be done to bring him back to life. But it's so scary to know that a tradition like this still exists. You would hear of these things that happened probably in the past, but hearing it now that is still in existence, it's really scary. But at the same time, it will give caution to people that want to cheat on their spouse. Please seek for solution rather than cheating on your spouse. Even if you're not in this village where you would say, even if you're not in this village where you say there are no consequences for your actions, you don't need to be in a place where you would have consequences before you see the need to be faithful to your spouse. However it is, wherever you are, learn to be faithful to your spouse. Seek for help while you can. Seek for help when you feel that it's going out of hand in your marriage and you don't know what to do anymore. Rather than take the laws into your hands, or rather than retaliating, go and meet your religious leaders. Go and meet your church leaders. Seek for therapists. Seek counseling. There are ways where you can actually help to mend your marriage. That will go a long way for you and your spouse. Learn to be faithful. It has to go with both the men and the women. I'm sure a lot of people in this community will be faithful by force. This is what they call by force faithfulness. Saying things like this would scare a lot of people. But it shouldn't have to be this way before people would learn to be faithful. Please be faithful irrespective of how or what is happening around you. And always communicate with your spouse how you feel or what is going wrong. And both of you should put heads together to see how you mend your home. Friends, what do you all think about this? With the Ogugu tradition where Ibegwe would now descend on whoever is unfaithful. And this woman right now who has confessed to sleeping with 3 men outside her own marital home. And again, the husband, after hearing the secret, he decided to keep it again as a secret because the wife said he should keep it. She was not even concerned about her husband's well-being. She was not concerned about her husband leaving. She was more concerned about the shame that will come upon her. But how did it end up for her now? Is the shame now worse than what she was avoiding earlier? Friends, I'm leaving a video behind so that you can actually see it. Please, if you have anything to say, you can put that down at the comment section. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Thank you for coming up today. Have a wonderful day. God bless you all.
Now the one who have a best voice with the talk now. Who got this back? Carry this back, come out. Papa.
don't know anything about it.
And if I can, you got a people. Papa.
I don't know anything about it.
I can't want to go. Go. Papa, come on. Okay, community here. I know. Just tell us. Where's your marriage ring now? Where's your marriage ring now? Where's your marriage ring? What happened? What do you know about Ogukikono, Takikoke, Abama, and Piggy? What? Mais what donc
oh man, no.
Did they give you head?
Oh, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
How did you lungo?
Oh, me, I would do the pony, man.
Hey, boy, on my thing. Your family people collected it. You pull it and throw it on the guy.
I did not throw it on the guy.
Somebody play you next time.
I did not throw it on the ground.
But somebody said to your face now. What happened?
I did not throw it on the ground.
Or you throw it on the guy.
See, let me tell you, very soon you go see the worst. Very soon you go see the worst.
You are not going anywhere. How can you people be killing Ogugu?
How can you people be this wicked?
You are from Ogugu. Don't you know the culture of Ogugu? You don't know the culture of Ogugu?
Shut up!
Where were you from?
Don't be that nonsense.
No man has ever slept with me. No man has ever slept with me. No man has ever slept with me. No man has ever slept with me.
It's a lie.
I swear to
If
God Almighty.
nobody will tire.
I swear to God Almighty.
But you confess now.
I did not say
Were you not
that.
the one that confessed them?
I never said that. I never said that.
Never say what?
I never said that.
Why did you pull your wedding ring and throw it on him?
I did not show it on him. 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 I did not show it on me. Please.
So, a lady just confirmed now. What really happened?
Friends, I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today, to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube, and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is Matt Pa. He's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. That's Matt Pa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, you can also see his revenue that he's actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He is going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class, every step of the way, from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class, and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class, starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, Matt Pa, he is the teacher, and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below, so please, you just click on that link and you will have access to Matt Pa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube, and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question, or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below, so you'll have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there. You can see and see his success. You can go through that and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to Matpa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy and enjoy every bit of the classes that he's going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below so you have access to Matpa's Tube Mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you would really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again, and God bless you all.